All right. Uh, I'm going to go for a walk. I haven't done that in a while, and I want to get back into that. Now, last week was it. I stopped the drinking the beer last week because I've got a lot of work with 2 properties now, and I've decided I want to get in better shape. Okay, doing it over the winter time works because, it's good to put on that extra weight because of the cold, and it was a good winter. I mean, it was bitter cold for a long time, and when you put that extra weight on, that really helps. That's my ancestors, and if you're Germanic and your ancestors lived in a northern climate, a northern area, they needed to do that. And the Vikings would go on a pretty much 2-month binge of eating and drinking, and they'd get fat. And they, I mean, hell, when you got that negative friggin' temperatures and you bring the animals into the longhouse and you have all your family there and you got the fire going, you got to keep it warm because, it gets, gets pretty damn cold. So, but springtime's coming up here in a couple months, so I'm going to have to try to do this. And I didn't want to. Yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that when I get up. And I thought, yeah, right, sure you are. Because when you get up in the morning, I got up in the morning, man, I felt the weightlifting. I had that weightlifting hangover, and I'm like, I don't know. And I drank a cup of coffee. That didn't do it, so I have that 4C energy drink, and I drank that, and that started to wake me up. I tell you what, 4C is actually better than coffee, but I love coffee. But nevertheless, I'm going to start my damn walk. It's pretty damn damp out here. It's supposed to give rain and then later on snow. So maybe I should have got a flashlight. The hell with it. Yeah, pretty damn dark right now. Let's see if I got any mail. Yeah, don't have any mail. Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of the things, I think I'm going to do a rant right now. Thomas Massie. Now, there's a lot of people that don't like the left and the right, and they, even though they may be a Republican or whatever, and they look to Thomas Massie because he keeps voting no on certain things that they're against or yes on certain things that they're for, while most of the congressmen and senators vote against him. And he appears to be a good guy. However, I'm not one of those people who, I'm in a group, that group of people that doesn't buy that kind of shit. And what I learned was that Thomas Massie is a member of the Freemason. It's a branch of Freemasonry called Demolay. 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 All right? And right there you got it. Okay, Thomas Massie is controlled opposition. He's not a good guy. I don't give a damn. This whole Epstein thing, when I heard, okay, the Epstein files, and we've got to release these and all that, and I'm thinking, when you release this shit, I don't care if it's redacted or unredacted. What's going to happen to any of these people? Especially the top motherfuckers, the top elite bastards who are the puppet masters of our congressmen and senators. Why, nothing. And I don't give a damn if they throw people under the fucking bus. It's bullshit. But there's pathetic friggin' retards out there that are going to eat that up. Oh, you see, that guy got caught. Over in, I think in Denmark, if I'm correct, they arrested one of them guys. So what? You know, here's the thing. It's been going on for a long fucking time. Okay? So, you know, these people, this is what they do. And no, Thomas Massie, he's a member of the Demolay Society. The Demolays have acknowledged that on X. They have their own page. On social media, they said that he is a member. So you're a member of one of them societies. I mean, and a high-ranking member. So no, he's a pile of crap too. It's, you know, people just don't want to wake up. People, and I'm going to talk about men. What a bunch of fucking bitches. You got your little savior. You know, you gush over your little fucking savior. Oh my God, says my Thomas Massie says, you fucking faggot. So yeah, I'm not impressed. I mean, they had another dog and pony show where they got I know it was Pam Bondi got up in front of one of their in their hearings, and then they all argued with each other, and people had to post stuff. And did you see this one destroyed that? Oh, shut up. God, wake up, people. You know, we're the plebs. Okay, all they're ever going to do is steal our money. Okay, they're going to steal our kids. They're going to destroy our country, our livelihoods, because it's not a broken system. It's a system that's working exactly as it was designed to work. So, yeah, I tell you what, man, this air is wet. So yeah, I'm not I mean, I want pedophiles to be, you know, publicly executed in extremely painful ways, drawn and quartered while alive, skinned alive, burned alive, impaled, you know, all kinds of good stuff. I want to take part in it too. I think that, you know, when it comes to people like that, that should be a good way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Okay? Just sit there and listen to them moan in pain and go, that's a bitch. God, that's a bitch. But of course, this is what you wanted. But no, I'm getting back to Massie. Fuck that guy. If you're in politics, okay, you're compromised. I don't care what level it is. The local level, down in the township here, these people are scum of the earth. You don't become that. You're either a narcissist, a psychopath. All right, boom. Well, I got down to the racetrack, so now I'm going to turn around and go home. And I did this because there's a hill. So I want to walk up that hill. I want to huff and friggin' puff like a fat ass, you know? Like that guy in that movie, what was it? Platoon? I think it was Platoon. With Charlie Sheen, when that one new recruit who was sent over to Vietnam was huffing and puffing up that hill, and that one guy was going, that one veteran was huffing and puffing at him. And later on, that guy got wasted, so holy shit. It's damp. This is crazy. But anyway, I'm going to switch hands. I got to put this other hand in my damn pocket. Yeah. And then, I've talked about this before. You have all these friggin', what? They're these little political shills, these guys who support the party, and they whine about, okay, the SAVE Act. Oh, okay. Somebody started their car. They're probably wondering why I'm walking and talking. It's like, what is that guy, a retard? Was he crazy? But anyway, you got the SAVE Act, and now you got these friggin' pansy ass. I saw the mostly this one Republican guy, Matt Van Swole on X, pansy ass little bitch. Oh, he's whining about this. Oh, he went to vote. Here, see guys, I'm huffing and puffing up the hill. But anyway, he went to vote, which right there, you're a retard. And then he had his ID in his hand, and they didn't take it. Oh my God, I had the ID. I'm following rules. I'm not going against the bullshit. He's a bitch. I mean, and he's not at all embarrassed by posting shit like that. I mean, and then his wife, I guess, she needed to order NyQuil from Walmart, and she needed to have her ID. And then he got all bent out of shape because, they didn't want my ID when I voted, but my wife needed the ID when she got NyQuil. Oh, God, man. Grow a pair of balls, you little faggot. And then that right there, I'm listening to a guy on YouTube. I listen to him every now and then because he kind of annoys me. He's one of them guys that these women, they just don't want me. And they have these high standards or low standards or whatever. And I'm thinking, I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm not interested in relationships unless, of course, it would be other anarchists that I could get with and we could, say, plan shit. But I was thinking, well, now, okay, one of the things he said was money. Now, I'm sure that Matt Van Swole, who I believe works for the Republican Party as a shill to go out there and spread his propaganda, he probably gets paid. So he's making good money. And that right there will get him women. He's married, I guess. So that'll get him women. You don't have to be a man nowadays. You don't have to be a tough, capable motherfucker like it was in ancient times. You can just be a bitch who has a lot of money. And boom, you got a woman. So I don't give a fuck if women don't want me or like me or whatever, like some of these guys. But to get worked up over that when you really, to me, being a man means that I'm able to take care of myself, okay? I'm able to handle myself with the little bit that I know, and I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to, train myself in order to at least have a basic, oh, well, thank you, Light. basic understanding of how to really fight, not just ball your fists and swing your friggin' arms around like a retard. Or, I'm taking my shirt off now. But with a guy like Matt Van Swole, he's not a man. He's just a guy who makes good money, and that's it. So if you're a guy out there who's all worked up about, like this guy I'm listening to who gets all bent out of shape, just make more money if you can. That's it. You can be a scrawny, weak guy with Matt has one of those, I call it I'm a faggot hairdo, where he has this, I don't know how the hell they do it. They have this puff right here. I mean, right there, I see that with guys, and I'm going, that's a fag. There's one too. But yeah, no, it's just, boo-hoo, okay? Matt pushes at Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson's another one on X that is a fruitcake. And some of these guys claim to be Christians, yet there they are at Mar-a-Lago. What is it? Mar-a-Lago? I don't know, where Trump lives, his stupid little getaway down in Florida. And they're there hobnobbing and rubbing shoulders with pedophiles and all kind of scumbags. But they'll go on X and go, hey, everybody, Christ is king. Aha, yeah, he is. Yep. Is he a pedo, too? I mean, holy shit. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not impressed, nor do I have any respect for Thomas Massie. Getting back to that, none at all. He's part of that fucking club, and that we're not part of, which is good, because you'd have to do a lot of really sick shit in order to be part of and stay in that club. So, but yeah, here's the thing. I don't know if he does that. Not all of them do, but they're all compromised in some way, shape, or form. So, I think that's it. It's going on 18 minutes. And if I can, I'm going to get out and try to get some archery practice in. I got to take my 2 wheelbarrow loads of ash out. So that means I'm going to have to at least dig a short path. I'm not going all the way down around the dam into the woods. So, but anyway, I'm going to end it here. I got my walk in, even though my lazy ass didn't want to. So, if the people from 4C Energy Drink are watching, you got a good product there, because it woke a lazy motherfucker up. Okay? So, that's it for now, and I will be back with I might be back with the archery. I want to find a place. So, that might happen today, and if it does, I'll see you later.